In today's video, we are going to be breaking down Patrick Ewing in the low post. In this video, he is going up against the Orlando Magic and Shaq for the first time. Let's get down and let's break down how he is able to score in the low post. Okay, so first off, I just really want to point this out. Look at where he is standing when he is receiving the basketball. So many players start in that low block, but really, you want to start quite a bit farther out. It gives you a lot more space to maneuver and get around your defender. In this first move, however, when he receives that basketball, he's able to do a quick jump stop, do a quick shot fake, and then he's able to go up for a baby hook. So let's break down this move. The first thing that he does is he starts quite a bit farther out from the low block. Now this all does depend on the type of player who is guarding you. In this case, Shaq, who is a massive player, is guarding him, so he wants to start a bit farther out. However, you could start on the low block and then hop out when you receive that basketball. And either way, when he does receive that basketball, we can see it here, he does take a hop and he does land. However, this way, what he is doing here is when he lands on his right foot first. When he does this, if you're a defender, you should really be paying attention to this because it means that this player is going in this direction and you can defend him in that way. However, why you would do this is a right to left foot landing is because it gives you momentum to go into this direction. And that's what he does. He does a quick power dribble, hop step, landing on both feet. Why is that important? Well, after you go and take your dribble and you land on both feet, you can take one more step after at this point. Now, when he does land, he brings that ball up and he slightly straightens his body out, but he brings that ball up from his waist up to his shoulder height. This then gets Shaq to take a step backwards, and it actually straightens up Shaq's body quite a bit before he goes to jump, and that also creates that space between those two players. And that way, Patrick Ewing is able to get up that baby hook over top of Shaq. This is a nice close-up angle, nice power dribble, land on both feet, nice quick shot fake, and then that creates the space, or at least enough space for him to go up for that baby hook. So this time he does not hop into receiving that basketball. Why? Well, right now he wants to do a quick face-up type move. And now in this move, what we see is a quick dribble into Shaq's spin, and then again, you could do this with a baby hook or a shot like we just seen with Patrick Ewing. You really want your post moves to be quick. You do not want to have multiple dribbles in your post move, especially when you have a very good defender like Shaq. And what we can see here is he does a quick pound dribble into Shaq, and then he's able to spin one step, two step, and then he's able to then protect that shot by now keeping that left arm on that left side, keeping really balanced. And now Shaq, all he can do is go straight up, and because of that, Patrick Ewing is able to get that shot over top of Shaq. Well, that's not Shaq this time, but if it was Shaq, that would have been still a very good move. Now, this is just a close-up angle. When he does do that spin move, we notice that he keeps that ball above his head, keeps his elbows in front of the ball. Why is that important? Well, that protects his shot from getting blocked, and it allows him to be able to get that shot up over top of that defender, but also that can create foul calls on that player right there. So even though this is not a low post move, I just want to point this out to all the centers out there. When you're setting a screen, especially when it's a corner screen, this is the corner, what you want to do off of that screen is either roll towards the basket or pop towards the mid-range area towards the baseline. Why is this important? Well, if you can go towards that corner, either the three-point line or the mid-range, what's going to happen is your defender is going to sag off and hedge on that player you just used that or set that screen for. That can get you a pass over towards that corner, and that, if you can shoot fast enough, and he's got a pretty good shooting form, will make a lot of baskets. Now, being in the low post doesn't always mean that you need to score on the basket. In this clip, what we can see is you can draw a double team and get yourself an assist and your teammate an open three-point shot. So here, he does a quick, hard dribble towards his defender. This then brings that defender in, which allows him to pass that ball out for that three-point shot. Now, this is not a low post move. However, this is a great low post set. And if you're a low post player, it's called spreading the floor. So if you're in a situation where you're basically on a 3-on-2 situation, whether it be a fast break or just a half-court set where the defense messed up, you want to be able to spread out. If you're not a good three-point shooter, what you want to do is be either in the Russian spot, or at least what we call the Russian spot here in Canada for older coaches, or you want to be just off the block by about 2 to 3 feet. Why? Because now your defender is going to be coming down and the other side's defender is going to be coming down to try and block that lane for your teammate to score. What this can do for you, especially if you have the attack mindset, is you can get that pass, and of course if you can dunk, you can smash down a nasty dunk, but what you're looking to do here is just to spread the floor, have your defender leave you to help out on another player on your team, which then gives you the space to receive that ball. You want to be in attack mode when this happens, and you want to take your 1 or 2 steps towards the basket, and you want to either finish with a layup or, if you can, finish with a nasty dunk. If you are a low post player, there's a couple of really good players that you should look at and watch and see how they play. Right now in the NBA, there is Nikola Jokic, as well as, I know he's young, but James Wiseman. Those two players, I think, are going to be fantastic players for you to model your game around, or at least take pieces from, to be able to be one of the best low post players in the NBA. For old players, Patrick Ewing, as well as Shaq and many others, are great to watch as well. I hope that you have enjoyed. If you have, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys again next time.